Yeah, I just deleted the YouTube video. The reason for it is 'cause I listened to it back and I thought, right, if this is going to be the last one I post, I don't want it to be that one. Now, I know I said I won't post one for ages, and the start of the last one that I posted in that starts that way. But this one's going to be different because this is actually to you, Mike. This is fully going to be to you. We're not going to talk about. We'll give a brief description. The guy, I won a lottery. But Mike, stay tuned because I'm going to be talking directly to you. Yeah. I won a lottery. Obviously, it's been COVID, yeah. So it was like first couple of weeks. I said, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Bro, there's a delay on the merch." But bruv, that was the last point of contact after the couple of weeks of me winning. It's now been over a year since the last time he replied to me. I've sent so many tweets. I've got the guy's phone number because he rang me. I've got obviously a voice note because it was like that's what I mean. It was a big deal for me because like the missus knows it as well, so she's recording the phone call like because it was a big deal for me because like see, like, not many people would offer to do £100 giveaway for someone they don't know album, like, especially like someone like Mike. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't many people that would have done that for you, mate. There just ain't. So, like, you could take all the hate that whatever that I've said or whatever, but you got to understand that comes from passion. That's passion that's turned into hate, and that's a furious fucking thing, brother, in life. You understand? Like, you're gonna be at a point where you're like, thinking to yourself, fucking what a dickhead, like, or you're pissed off or whatever, you know? And of course, that's how you're going to feel naturally when you've got someone making videos or tweeting, you're doing what I have done. And he's continued doing. But, bruv, you got to look at the situation and ask yourself, like, on a serious level, without, take yourself completely out of your box. You're not Mike Righteous, and just look at this situation and just say to yourself, bruv, is this what I should have done? Is this what I should have done here? Like, and apologising does not make you any less of a fucking man, mate. You know, let me tell you that. Yeah, being real don't make you less of a man. People respect that. You understand? People respect that. And like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. So I just like, as I say, this is directed towards you. So if anyone's watching this, I ain't gonna start talking to the audience and saying blah blah this, blah blah blah. If you want to know what other things that I've said, go and watch the previous videos. Unless by this time he's reached out to me and they don't no longer exist anymore, and probably this one don't exist either. But like, I don't know, that's probably never going to happen because I don't see that happening because I know my messages are still going blue tick and you're still continuing to not reply. So like, I am asking you, right? Because I grew up the way you've grown up, street, yeah. I grew up that way. Yeah? You know what I'm talking about, yeah. If you know, you know, right? But I'm now older, man. Like it's not about that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have kids and like you've got someone's life in this world that's more important than your own, and you you can't just think about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and I honestly don't care if you spent the 200 quid, you spent all your money. You know what I mean? You had a successful album and like whatever. I can see right what it would have been like to be in your shoes, to have all that hype. You are the way you are. Boom, you done this, you done that, you done the other. You enjoyed yourself, and rightly so. To be honest, you deserved it. In all honesty, we are right. And this is not me being fake or anything. In all honesty with you, for your talent and for the things you can do and for the things you've produced, you deserved it. You did. I can't be a waste man. I can't be fake. I don't know how to be. Right. I can only say what's on my mind. That's all I ever do. You deserved it. Like, so if you did, I can understand it, brother. You done all this stuff in the past, and whether or not, right, whether or not I now believe I'm in a position where I believe that your lyrics are not are brilliant, but there's actually no, they're not real from you. It's not like stuff you really do or would really say. Some of us' songs are. I probably say more of your offensive ones. You know, that's more like you. But like when I see you and you're doing all this stuff, like I can't believe that now. You know what I mean, mate? Because it's just like, how could you be? How could you be that? How could you be the person who walked into the heart of the storm, jump on grenade, save this, save that? Like, you want to change the world. I can't believe that from you. Because if you wanted to change the world and make the world a better place, you wouldn't ignore a fan for a year. You know, who's got your mobile number, doesn't ring you, just messages you now and then and says, mate, you got any news for me? Any news, mate? I could screenshot and show how many messages, tweets, and like not to a ridiculous amount where it's like, oh yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean? Maybe like the 23rd of July, the 8th of August, like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Just messaging, like, thinking like, and then it gets to a point where it's like, come on, bruv. Like I'm literally saying, come on, bruv, what's going on, mate? I've messaged you blah 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 times. Can you not just let me know? It got to that point, you know, but it never got to a point where, oh, you're a dickhead. Well, it has now. This is where it's at now. It's evolved and evolved and evolved to get where it is now. Yeah? So I'm saying things and saying, bro, you're a dickhead, oh, this, or that. But, bruv, if you're honest with yourself, if the situation was reversed, what would you be doing right now? You know, as I said, I linked it to that Ditto Music thing when they didn't pay you out, bruv. You were going off your nut at them, saying all these. You want me to show you that? You want to go back and go on your feed and read that, what you were saying to them? Because they didn't pay you. And you haven't done it to me. So can't you be honest with yourself? If you can even tap into that realness that I know you have somewhere in you, right, that you lost many years ago, right? If you can tap into that realness inside of you, right, you know, if the roles were reversed, you would probably be doing worse than what I am doing. Yeah? You'd be worse than like, all someone's got to do is put bacon in the cheese. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're going off your nuts. So I can only imagine if someone bumps you a 200 quid and like this opportunity, just to have that. And it's not an opportunity to get anywhere or do anything, because I've said many a times it weren't never about that. It's just I'd just love to do it, man. I would just love to do it, and that's why I've got the most fire in me, because I just love to do it. Like, how many people get to meet their artist? Like, and actually go there for the day, chill. You know what I mean? Chill, boom, 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 you know? Like, not many people get to do that, bruv. Yeah. As I said to you, I offered to do you a giveaway, like, to promote your album, to support an artist, because we in the UK need to support our artists, and we should do more. Nobody does it enough, yeah? And you were my favourite. Like, not many people would have done that for you, bruv. Like, what person's done that for you in your life? A stranger. You tell me. And then you tell me that I'm an arsehole. Mike, Rocky, you tell me I'm an arsehole when I offer to do that for you, a stranger. And what? I'd already won, bruv. I'd already won. What? Man should just take his stuff and like not be humble like that. But I was. I didn't need to do that. And then like I text you saying like donate £50. Like I wouldn't have cared if it was 100. I wouldn't have cared if it was the whole 200, bruv. I don't even care about the money. I really don't. That's like the bottom of the list. Like to most people that won that would have been the top of this. I want 200 quid. I didn't care, bruv. So don't that tell you how much of a fan I was, a loyal fan of yours I was? And like that's got you got to understand as well. On another side of it is I wouldn't be constantly releasing shit if it didn't bother me. If I was just someone who listened to your song occasionally, I'd be like, well, fuck him. You know what I mean? But I didn't. You were. I thought you were the best. I still think you are the best in the UK lyrically. I can't talk shit. I still think you are the best in the UK lyrically. I don't think there's anyone near you. But for me, I'm now in a position where I can't listen to the music. I don't feel like it's real anymore. And all I can do is be true to myself and fight. Because you've took something and that you've given to me, and what am I supposed to do? Just do nothing. So like that's what I'm asking you, mate. What you can't understand, because you're not replying still. You can't understand that. So I'm asking you as a person, right? Because I can't drop this. This is the thing. So I'm asking you as a person. I can't drop this. Is this all this is going to be now? Just the loop of this? I'd just like to know. Just reach out to me, mate. I'm telling you, just reach out to me. If you got things, if you pissed off, boom, I don't even care. Air it. I'll tell you straight. Like, bruv, what did you want me to do? You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I'll tell you in this video. But bruv, do something, because it's just ridiculous. It's just so easy to resolve.